players right now, Greg, feeling as they tip off this brand new season?
Mostly excitement. I mean, this is their first chance to showcase all the hard work they put in during the offseason.
Now let's take a look at the Nuggets opening lineup. Gordon steps in at the 4 with Jokic in at center. Bruce Brown is out there with Jamal Murray. And it's Porter in at the 3 slot.
And back in 2021, Nikola Jokic became the lowest drafted player to ever win the MVP. The 41st pick of the draft, the first second-round pick to win the award.
And from second rounder to MVP, Greg, Nikola Jokic. What a story.
Amazing, Kevin. And, you know, one thing the Joker did to transform his game, dedicate himself to his conditioning. Jokic is in much better shape now than when he first entered the league.
Let's check in with our reporter, David Aldridge.
Well, I was able to catch up with Eric Spoelstra a few minutes ago. There's no question this team can shoot the ball, and that's the philosophy he's instilled here. The long-range shooters they've got, he wants them to move the ball from one side of the floor to the other, and then take that first open look that's available. Kevin?
All right, thank you, David.
Very dangerous to leave a guy like that open. Lucky break there for the D.
Fades and shoots. Score the basket, his second of 2 attempts.
Look, this package that Jokic has, instinct, length, timing, you don't have to jump really high if you've got those things working for you to be effective as a rebounder.
Now here's Butler. Coming in off a 21-point game his last outing. Lowry kicks to Butler. Lowry setting the pick for Butler. 6 on the shot clock. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
Well, he'll run through a wall to win, but sometimes Jimmy Butler can drive his coach up a wall. Despite that tendency, though, to embrace conflict, this guy is worth it.
Now here's Murray. He feeds it to Gordon. Yep, that one goes.
You know, I really like seeing this from Murray. Looking to get his open teammates involved. Being a willing passer is impressive to his teammates.
And Greg, last season, Butler and Spoelstra got into it on the sideline. We all saw it. It was an interesting moment.
I think that's a good way of phrasing it. That manic intensity perhaps necessary at times for a player who competes as hard as Jimmy. You know, you're going to have success when you can start out shooting 80% from the game. So early offensively, they've been great. That's the way you like to start.
Love outside. From outside the arc, it's hauled in by Brown.
Hey, you know, I like the competitive spirit, but when you look at it, I think he rushed that 3 a little bit because he was trying to get back at his opponent.
The pass to Porter. Kicks it out to Gordon. Beyond the arc. Another 3 for Denver.
Oh, this is the kind of start they were hoping for.
Yeah, shots falling. Off to a very good start offensively as a result.
And the first time out of the game called for the Heat.
It's time for T-shirts.
And some changes here for the Heat. Caleb Martin's checked in for Love. Duncan Robinson comes in for Butler. And it's Gabe Vincent in for Max Strus. Now here's Lowry. Robinson a screen on Jokic. Here's Vincent. Drops in the tray.
Oh, great feed by Lowry. He'd rather pick up an assist than score a bucket.
You know, this Denver team used to run a lot, but over the last few seasons, they've significantly slowed down their pace.
Here's Jokic. Down it goes for his 3rd basket in as many tries.
Yeah, they're going to have a nice little run here.
The Heat trail by 11. Here's the screen. Passes it to Vincent. Takes the three. That falls. Nice feed that time from Kyle Lowry. Vincent's got 6 points. And the Nuggets start playing slower, more half-court basketball. Why?
Well, I think it suits the game of multi-time MVP Nikola Jokic. I mean, the Joker is a maestro in the post and on the perimeter as a passer and scorer. So he dissects opposing defenses from anywhere on the court, and the staff has adjusted how they play to fit Joker's skill set. That's a smart move.
Now here is Lowry. Still looking for his first bucket in this one. The shot. Vincent misses. The Nuggets leading by 8. Caldwell Pope on the wing, guarded by Robinson. Jokic with the screen on Robinson. Jokic kicks to Brown. Green with a screen for Brown. And no good that time. Now the Heat take it the other way. They beat the Nuggets during their last encounter in Denver.
Yeah, it was a narrow win. But in that last meeting, I think foul trouble for the other side may have really just tipped the scale and allowed them to escape with the W.
You know, whether it was their smart play or a few whistles that perhaps could have gone either way, when games are tight, every decision becomes more magnified.
And inside is where Bam is at his best. He knows how to outwork the other guys in the paint.
To the middle. And Jokic with the basket on the assist by Caldwell Pope. 9 points in the game so far.
Whatever the defense gives, that's what he takes. Sign of a skilled offensive player.
And that concludes the first quarter of play. Nuggets lead by 8. Let's take a quick break now, and then it's on to the second quarter after this. And if you're just joining us, we've played through one quarter in this one. And a moment now to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from here for Denver.
Their chemistry. That's what really stood out so far in this one to me. Look at the number of assists they've been able to rack up so far.
Also, they're getting into the teeth of the defense. Points in the paint, something coaches always love to see.
So with Butler sitting on the bench, this is who Eric Spoelstra has on the floor. They've got Vincent, Kevin Love out there with Martin. Then there's Lowry. And it's Strus in at the 3 spot. Now here's Caldwell Pope. No points in the game yet for him. The 8-footer. It's not going to go for him. And here's Lowry. He'll bring it up for the Heat. It's a 5-point game. And the man who many consider the greatest Raptor of all time, Kyle Lowry.
He said he plans to return to retire in Toronto someday. He's already had a street named after him there. And in time, probably a statue in his honor as well.
Over in the corner, Brown. Pass to Jokic. And Jokic slams it in.
Quick reaction that time by Jokic. Very impressive. Good at rolling to the right spot after setting the screen and doing it quickly.
Lowry with the ball. Now guarded by Caldwell Pope. And the basket by Lowry.
You know, coaches will take possessions like that all day long. Phenomenal use of the screen there.
Caldwell Pope outside. Pass to Jokic. Over Lowry. Jokic, no good. Miami's gotten a success rate of just over 50% from three-point tonight. 4 of 7 shooting. Back to Lowry. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. Jeff Green picks one up. Well, there's one thing, Greg, that defines a modern NBA big man. It is mobility.
And they've got to be able to move their feet and really play in space. Otherwise, they just can't stay on the floor in today's game.
That one drops. He ties it up.
He's as solid as it gets from the line. I mean, give him the opportunity. he's cashing in on those.
Getting the latest now from our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David, it's all yours. Take it away.
Thank you, Kevin. Now, Michael Porter Jr. was a top prospect in his high school class, but his back injury has presented a constant challenge. He says, it changed my perspective. I'm just going to get up every day and try to be better than I was the day before. If I'm giving my best every day, I'm good. Back to you guys.
Well, you hope he stays healthy. That has been a concern. Thanks, David. So it's Denver now. Following the score by Miami. Caldwell Pope passes to Jokic. Kicks to Brown. Good ball movement here by the Nuggets. Now the pass to Jokic. And Jokic slams it in.
Well, I so enjoy watching Jokic play. I'm really enjoying him tonight, scoring a bunch of points, and his offensive game is just a beautiful thing to behold.
Now a timeout called by Miami. And as the coaches go to the clipboard to outline their strategy during the timeout, the players getting a chance to rehydrate with some Gatorade. That's key to staying fresh all the way to the final whistle.
And Kevin, it really is. And every one of these players knows it. They're all making sure to stay hydrated. It's impossible to play your A game if you're not getting enough to drink, especially towards the end of games when the physical toll of a long contest really starts to add up.
And of course, one of the league's longest tenured coaches, GA, is Eric Spoelstra. And he's having a Hall of Fame level career.
And you look at the ground he broke when he was first hired. Not only young, Spo was the first Asian American head coach in any of the 4 major North American sports league and worked his way up from video coordinator.
Porter outside. Miami grabs the miss. 1:57 left now here in the second. Brown against Butler. Goes back up. And it's blocked by Gordon.
At the defensive end, Gordon is very accomplished. I mean, he gets off the ground quickly and is an excellent shot blocker as a result.
The kick outside to Butler. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
And they're really getting more points at the free throw line here in the second quarter.
Definitely, that's one of the reasons they're in front right now.
That one is off.
And winning has become more consistent in Miami than ever. Jimmy Butler was acquired, made it all the way to the finals in his first year, and have steadily won games each season.
Now here's Murray. He had an 18-point outing in their last game against Miami.
And his passing also off the charts in that game. In just about every aspect of their offense, he was dialed in.
They grabbed their own miss. 1:11 left to play here in the second quarter. Miami leading by 3. And with the Heat, GA, they've been a consistent force in the Eastern Conference.
Kevin, lots of talent up and down that roster, from stars like Butler and all the way down to the role players. This is just a solid team.
Outstanding distribution there. I mean, what impressive passing ability.
Butler with the ball, picked up by Brown. Lowry for 3. Miami no good on that time either. Well, it was Miami winning their last game against the Denver Nuggets. And a wide open look for Porter. And that won't go, missing the go-ahead bucket. Now the Heat with it. They're on a 15-6 run. Butler against Brown. Butler kicks to Martin. This is it to Lowry. Dishes it to Butler. And again, it's the Heat missing.
The shooting numbers just aren't there yet in the quarter.
Murray with it. From deep three-point range, and the last second attempt does not go in for him.
Yeah, he plays a lot bigger than that 6-foot frame.
Thank you, David, and we'll be right back after halftime to start the third quarter. See you in just a bit.
Hello and welcome. Before we take a look at the action,
They're going to be out on the road for a bit. You want to win early because those trips feel twice as long when you're getting beat.
now turning our focus to the Miami Heat, this game has been a nail-biter. And that'll do it for halftime. We send you back to Kevin Hart.
And we're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been fairly even so far. You look at Jokic in this game, he has been everywhere.
The way he was able to finish on the block was incredible there in that first half.
Yeah, you know what? I think he's doing exactly what he has to do. Using his body, shaking off contact, and then finishing at the rim.
Taking a look at the Nuggets. The forward spots will be Porter Jr. and Gordon. Jamal Murray is out there with Brown, and it's Jokic in at the 5 down low. For the lead, it's hauled in by Bam Adebayo. The Heat with the lead. And last season, Bam Adebayo said it was disrespectful that he wasn't named a finalist for Defensive Player of the Year. What do you think?
Well, Kevin, no arguing here. He's definitely an elite defender. Second team all defense, 3 years running. Great toughness and versatility.
Here's Murray, and 2 free throws coming up, unable to get that one to go with all the contact. One of the stars of the 2020 bubble playoffs, Jamal Murray.
I mean, remember, he had a 50-point game, and Murray averaged over 26 points, helped Denver make it to the Western Conference Finals. We saw Jamal take his game to another level in Orlando.
And, you know, you look at the evolution of Murray, and it's exciting to watch, quite honestly. He's a combo guard. He's got great range and scoring ability, but I like the way he's developing as a playmaker, too. That's exactly the look they wanted, guys. Right guy, right play, wrong result.
For the tie, he takes it in, and that's 2 points on the layup. Murray's got it all tied up now for Denver.
That tenacity on the drive. Murray is at his absolute best when he's in attack mode.
Love outside. Launches a 3, and they recover it. It's hauled in by the Nuggets. Jokic has got 6 rebounds now in the game. Murray surveying the D for the lead. Unable to get that one. And the Heat going the other way now. Outside Butler. Tries again. Adebayo. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. It's going to be on Jokic.
An outstanding athlete for a player of his huge build. Adebayo will bang and bump with the best of them.
He hits the second from the line.
And such a young, exciting core for the Nuggets. The MVP, Jokic, Michael Porter Jr., and Jamal Murray. This group has a chance to be a contender for years to come.
Jokic finds Porter. Murray with the bounce pass. 5 to shoot. Jokic passes to Porter. Butler with the steal. To the paint. Here's Lowry. The shot's good on the assist by Butler. Lowry's got 5 points now in the quarter.
You know, Jimmy's really a great playmaker from the wing spot, and I think at times Butler can play point forward.
Murray outside. Jokic with this screen on Lowry. Pass to Jokic. Takes a 3. Shot number 12 goes in. He's made 7 of 12 now. With Jokic, I mean, the potential, Greg, of this Denver team, they've got so much of it. But what is the key for them to actually reach it?
Kevin, simply health. I mean, they need Murray and MPJ to be out there. Those two have had major injury issues. Jokic is a generational talent, but the man needs help.
Robinson's checked in for Miami. Gabe Vincent comes in for Kyle Lowry. And Denver with a change here, too. Kentavious Caldwell-Pope, he's checked in for Nikola Jokic. Outside for Robinson. Shot clock at 6. Miami needs to get a shot off. Pass to Butler. There's the triple, and they'll turn it over. Could not get off a shot. 24-second violation. Now here's Murray. He's tightly guarded. 1:44 left to play here in the third. Can't hit the turnaround jumper. Miami's gone 1 of 3 from downtown since halftime. Butler a screen on Murray. Outside Butler. Here's the three. Gets the three-pointer to fall. Butler's got 7 points.
You know Butler's confidence is high when he fires a jumper off the catch like that. He doesn't shoot a lot of those.
Gordon, the pass to Caldwell Pope. And that one is hammered home.
And one step ahead of the defense with that solid screen.
And then, Greg, the monster dunk to finish it off.
Boy, picture-perfect teamwork that time, guys. One guy sacrificing for the other. That's how you succeed in this league.
Porter against Butler. Clock at 6. Goes up and lays it nice and easy. He's got 9.
And not quite as aggressive from outside as they were in the first half. Sticking to the high percentage shots, playing smart with the lead.
Outside Gordon. Puts up a 3. He can't get that one to fall. And so it's Butler with it. He'll bring it up for Miami. 3-point lead. 24 seconds left to play in the third. Two free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
And, you know, Butler thinks the game as well as he plays, but he's a smart player. I like how he uses the pump fake to draw the contact.
And so Butler nails both of them. We've got 13 seconds left in the third. Murray left side. The kick out to Porter. The three-pointer off the mark. And we've reached the end of the third. Miami ahead, leading by 5. And time to step aside quickly, but we'll be back in no time with the start of the fourth quarter. And now let's go back to a play from earlier as we show you our State Farm assist of the game.
And the definition of teamwork right there, guys. I mean, what great communication between them, and what a beautiful feed.
For me, next to the big-time alley-oops and monster throwdowns, passes like that are probably the next best thing when it comes to sweet-looking NBA highlights.
And with 3 quarters behind us, we start the fourth quarter, what is still anybody's ballgame. And Robinson on the wing, he's joined by Butler. Martin is out there with Adebayo, and it's Vincent in at the 1. That's the group on the floor for Miami. Robinson a screen on Murray. Outside Robinson, fires from deep, bangs home the trifecta. Robinson's got the first field goal of the fourth quarter here for the Heat.
And they've done some nice work as we've come down the stretch here in the final quarter.
You can feel the sense of urgency they have to get this thing closed out as soon as possible.
And Jokic throws it down.
Boy, good vision that time from Michael Porter Jr. Saw the wide open teammate and then got the pass to him right on time.
Outside Robinson, a 3. And again, Miami with the triple.
And the D has gotten a little bit laxed here defending the triple.
They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
Wide open look here for Murray. And right away, they match it with a three-pointer of their own.
Murray has that spirit of you make one on me, I'm coming back at you for mine.
First minute and a half of basketball played here in the fourth quarter. There's the pass to Robinson. And again, Miami with the triple.
The defense a step slow, and you can see the results.
That's 3 in a row from out there now, so they've got to do a better job contesting.
To the right side. Out of bounds, Miami takes possession. Miami leading by 9. Game moves along. 2 minutes gone here in the fourth. Martin for 3. Denver grabs the miss. Jokic has got his 7th rebound here tonight. For 3, Murray. It's Adebayo with the rebound. Adebayo's got 4 rebounds now tonight.
And you know what? He's just not on his game, no doubt about it. Their deficit isn't totally on him, but he has not been an asset for his team.
And stolen by Gordon. And now the Nuggets, fast break. Here's Caldwell Pope, and that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
Yeah, he's a guy who looks for his shot often. He's energetic and outstanding at forcing the issue. Caldwell Pope is his name.
That misses, so he splits the free throws. For Miami, they've gone 3 of 4 in field goal attempts since getting things started here in the 4th. Gordon against Butler. Just 5 to shoot. And they call the foul, so he's got the and 1 chance here to make it a 3-point play.
Man, what strength from Butler. Refuses to be tied down or held down. Excellent concentration on the and 1.
The Nuggets trail by 11. 4th quarter keeps moving right along. 3 minutes gone so far. Down low, and too much time in the lane. They get called for the 3-second violation.
And just a little too lax with that possession, and it cost them.
And I tell you what, more brain-neutral plays like that one, and they'll have a hole deeper than the one they're already in.
Passes to Vincent. It's Martin on the wing. He kicks it to Butler. His 3-pointer's off the mark. And here's Caldwell Pope. He brings it up for the Nuggets. They trail by 11. And the call on the shot sends him to the line. It's going to be on Bam Adebayo.
Kentavious Caldwell Pope, his defensive quickness sets him apart.
He's perfect from the line this time. 1:30 left in the 4th quarter of this one. Here's Vincent. Martin with a screen on Murray. Outside Martin. The 3-pointer, no good.
And I thought that was going to drop. It looked good from here.
Jokic kicks to Porter. Inside. Oh, and there's the one-handed jam.
And with the leaping ability that Caldwell Pope possesses, he knows when to bounce to the rack and throw it down.
56 seconds left in the 4th quarter. Here's Vincent. In the corner, it's Robinson. Over Caldwell Pope. Miami no good on that time either.
This is a do-or-die possession. They have got to get points.
It really does come down to this. I mean, come up empty, and it's over.
Murray, the pass to Jokic. Good! Oh, and that cuts the lead to just 5.
How about the big-time clutch basket from Jokic? No backup in him, despite the major pressure.
And that was another look at the fantastic Mobile One drive that happened a moment ago.
And putting that pressure on the rim. That's what it's all about, threatening with that attack.
Third team foul. Now at the line, Gabe Vincent.
He drops the first one, and that increases their lead to 6. And he cannot convert on the second. That misses. Denver calls timeout. They're trailing by 6. 23 seconds left in the 4th quarter. Is what you're taking.
Still a sliver of hope.
Yeah, but they've got to score and then foul immediately.
Can't waste any time here.
No, you need a quick bucket and then a quick foul.
To the inside. It's stolen by Adebayo. So they foul intentionally.
Second personal foul. Team foul number 4. Now at the line.
Good on the first, and that makes it a 7-point lead. Second one is good. Getting both at the line. It's an 8-point game. Time called here. The Nuggets decide to talk it over. They're down by 8. 16 seconds left in the game. What's your take, guys?
Trying to keep hope alive, but I don't see them making a comeback.
You know what? I'm sure crazier things have happened, or maybe not. It's a long shot, though.
Trifecta!
This dude, folks, has ice in his veins when the game is tight. Kentavious Caldwell-Pope.
And that's an intentional foul.
Personal foul. Penalty. Now at the line, Gabe Vincent.
Gets the first, and that increases their lead to 6. And he hits both free throws here. So now it's a 7-point game.
You know, important for him to come through at the line there because they want to expand that lead.
Nails the triple.
Very effective in spacing the floor. Kentavious Caldwell-Pope has gone from an average outside shooter to a dangerous one.
That's right. No other option but to foul and hope for some misses.
Yeah, they have to extend the game. I mean, plain and simple. Use every second you can on the clock here.
First free throw is good, and that puts them up by 5. And so he drops them both. It's a 6-point ball game.
Good composure from the line there. Those shots sealed.
For 3, Caldwell-Pope. No good there. And so it's the Heat winning this one. It was up for grabs right until the final. Thank you, David. Great interview once again. And that's going to do it tonight, folks, from